That's the wrong background, you know, right?
What? Oh, crap. No.
Kathy and Kenny here to say, pop culture fun in every way. Music, TV, movies, oh so bright. Join us for a blast tonight. Sister and brother rocking the flow, sharing all the things you need to know. Kathy and Kenny always in the mix. Pop culture, fun, fixed and fix. Pop Culture Kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone. Sit for everyone. I brought some for everyone.
Sorry. So yeah, so today we're gonna talk about biopics that you didn't know you needed, but you do need. And we made a list of different biopics that we can do, and we're gonna start off with pop culture news. And
I'm having some problems because all my scenes are all gone.
oh really?
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know what
yeah, because
what
it's
happened.
blank right now.
I know it's blank on the.
It's blank, but we're still here and we're talking. So don't go nowhere because the screen is going to come up in a minute and you're going to see us and we're going to be there. But don't go nowhere. I know it's black, but black is beautiful. It's okay.
Uh,
What do we have going on? Okay. So this is what happens when we set up remotely somewhere else when Kathy's not in her studio. We get all kind of discombobulated and this is what we're
all right.
doing. But in any event, though, I hope everybody is it's summertime and the heat is rising. So I hope everybody's staying cool in the summer. I hope everybody's keeping cool. And we usually start off by asking each other how we're doing. And Kathy's doing something right now, so I'm not going to ask her, but I'm going to tell you. Um, we last week, the other week when we did our food drive here for Juneteenth, I didn't know when we did the shows last Sunday, I didn't know how much we collected and donations for the Food Bank of South Jersey. We collected 310 pounds of donations for the Food Bank of South Jersey, which is like better than what we did last time. Last time we did 220 for Martin Luther King. And this time, we did 310. So I'm hoping when we do it again on Thanksgiving, on November the 20th for Thanksgiving and my 60th birthday, I hope we um, can beat that 310.
Okay.
I really hope we can beat that 310. That would be great if we could do that. And we have to figure out how you're going to get to town that weekend.
When is this?
November the 20th, the week before
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Okay. I don't know whether I'll be able to do that because I'll be here the week of Thanksgiving, but probably not
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
for that event.
So, that's how we look on TV.
So, oh, okay. And for some reason, you're not coming in the frame
I'm not coming in the frame. You don't need to see me. I'm just sitting here talking. You can
for
look
the
at
vertical
Kathy.
feed. Okay,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
vertical
For the
feed.
vertical, yeah,
It
yeah.
yeah.
You don't need to see me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay.
So
So,
yeah, I'm on the struggle bus today because and yeah, uh, yeah, it's just a struggle bus, and we're gonna struggle through it, and we're gonna try to get to some of these comments. And I don't know if the comments we'll be able to pull them up, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try, and let's see if we can make this screen at least a little better. You can talk while I'm trying to
Okay.
fix
All
this.
right. Well, you were talking. That's why I didn't want to talk over you.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try to make the screen a little better, and yeah, but I was very surprised that we collected that much food, and I can't wait to do it again in November and see what we do, see how much food we can collect, and see how much food we can get. So we already
And
have a couple of poets lined up. We have a DJ lined up. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be, and I'm gonna be 60. Ooh, 60.
all right,
Ugh.
we're gonna try to pull up some of the comments. Lord have mercy. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that works. And we are good, cousin Lisa.
Cousin Lisa,
Welcome. Thanks for
yeah.
being here.
Peace.
And oh God, you know what? I do something with my fingers, and it just
It just comes out. Yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, Kathy.
Yes, I am home. Drove in on what is it, Saturday.
Yeah, you drove in
And the
yesterday.
weird part is I would the big part is I was struggling on leaving my house alone because last time I left my
Last
house
time you left
alone,
it alone,
it didn't know how to act, and it
it
just,
did not go well at all.
exactly, everything flooded
But
up,
the good
and
news is the floor is in,
the floor is in,
the furniture's back.
furniture's back.
So there you go.
Yes.
So that's the good news. That's the good news.
That's the good news.
Floor's in, the furniture's back. So
So
you know, so that's the good part about it. Let's get into let me start talking about pop culture news.
pop culture news.
Pop culture news.
Pop culture news.
Pop
All
culture
right.
news. So
We're gonna have to. Oh well, can we do?
It's time for Pop Culture News with the Pop Culture Kids, Kathy and Kenny.
I didn't know if that was coming up.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't change any of the news stories from last week, so we're gonna.
We're gonna. So we're gonna go a couple people who passed away. Then we're gonna go some good news on the end of that. Clive Davis passed away at the age of 94. Clive Davis, as everybody knows, is a music mogul. Music mogul. And I wasn't it Michael Jackson that was saying he was an evil man before he died.
Oh, Michael Jackson said that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds like some
Yeah, that was sound like. And I saw a
some
meme.
Oprah Winfrey level shade.
I saw a meme of it was Prince, Michael Jackson, and Whitney Houston like stabbing or choking Clive Davis. Like, you know, somebody did some kind of AI meme on that, and I guess they all think
Only
that.
had one news item. You added a bunch?
Yeah, he's been on there a couple of days.
Oh.
The next is David Clayton Thomas.
Okay, who's that?
David Clayton Thomas was the lead singer of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And he did Spinning Wheels Round, like, I love Spinning Wheels.
Okay.
What goes up must come down. Ba-da-da. But he was the lead singer, and he passed away at the age of 84.
Okay.
Amanda Bynes.
In the news again.
Amanda Bynes is in the news again, but this is a good thing. Amanda Bynes launched a new fashion line through Instagram post and openly talks about her weight loss.
Okay.
So Amanda Bynes is making a comeback, y'all. She's coming back. And I'm glad to see this. I hope nothing but good things for Amanda Bynes because I think she's a very talented actress. Very talented. Like I said before, I said this on the show before. Amanda Bynes has Lucille Ball potential as an actress, as a comedic actress, and I will stand by that. And guess whose birthday it is today?
Whose birthday?
Mel Brooks turns 100 today.
Oh wow.
Mel Brooks turns 100. And wow, he has outlived everybody in the cast of History of the World Part One.
Wow.
Just about everybody in the cast of History of the World Part One. Mel Brooks has outlived everybody from Blazing Saddles. It's, you know, um, can't you see that guy's a I love I love History of the World. You know what I've never seen by
What?
Mel Brooks? Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. It was actually on the other night.
I've
Spaceballs was
never
on
seen
the other night.
Spaceballs. I've never seen Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Never seen that. So I might have to check that out. I might have to check Spaceballs out. But yeah, so that's our pop culture news for the day. And we're going to get into our topic, which I think is a great topic to talk about. The topic is biopics, black musician biopics.
Okay.
Um, and I picked a couple of people, and a lot of people I picked already dead. Because you know what I think? I think doing biopics on people that are alive doesn't work as well because they're alive. So you're not going to get everything. They're not going to tell all their secrets.
Okay.
But if you do a biopic on someone who is dead, then you can, and everybody else around them is dead, you can tell everything because they're dead, you know? So I think that kind of biopic is like a great thing to do. So we got a list of people for the biopic, and some of these people I couldn't think of people who would play these people, but I did start a list of some people who could play some of these real life people.
Some of the real life.
Some of the real life, yeah. So we're gonna start off with now. I did a double thing here. I did Switch and Bobby DeBarge
Okay.
because
I like that
you can't talk about Bobby DeBarge without talking about Switch, and you can't talk about Bobby DeBarge without talking about his younger brothers and sisters.
yeah.
So Switch / Bobby DeBarge, and
Well, I think also too, because when you talk about Switch and some of the members of Switch, because Tommy DeBarge was a part of Switch
Yes.
as well, and also was it
James Ingram's brothers.
James Ingram's brother and Gaines. Was it Greg Gaines or his brother was in Switch?
I think it might have been Greg.
Greg
I think it was
Gaines.
two of James.
Like,
Ingram's
if you don't know
brothers.
Greg Gaines, then you don't know R&B music because
You're not.
he wrote from what was it? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough? It was something from the Off the Wall album.
Yeah.
That he was a key contributor of. But the cool thing about Switch and the reason they were called Switch is because they could all play multiple instruments.
Yes.
So yeah, that was
And Bobby DeBarge had this falsetto that was just magical. And I was one of those kids in the 70s in the back of the car trying to copy that falsetto unsuccessfully.
Mm.
I call you and then, oh, girl. I still can't do the falsetto.
No.
So, but Bobby DeBarge passed away from HIV.
Mm. Well, and again, I think with the DeBarge family, like their Unsung was like the first Unsung.
Yes.
And it was probably one of the best. And it's really tragic. And that you had this really talented family. It was a mixed race family. Dad was white, mom was black. And evidently dad had some issues because from the way it was described, he was very abusive, physically and sexually, I think, to his kids, which, again, unfathomable. But who knows what his struggles were, because here he was in this interracial relationship in like the 50s and 60s, which I'm sure was not an easy thing.
No.
And couldn't deal with it, couldn't cope with it, and needless to say, the kids kind of suffered. So they were all carrying this emotional baggage. So
Yeah.
when fame, success, money was introduced to their lives, and in turn,
The party
drugs
lifestyle,
and
drugs, the alcohol.
they all, I think at one point, just about all of them succumbed. Even El DeBarge, who was kind of known as like the worker,
Yeah.
writing a lot of those songs. Him, his sister, they wrote a lot of the songs for that DeBarge debut, and he was the worker. But I think he had an accident or something where he hurt either his back or like he had some physical ailment, and he had to take like opioid, for pain,
Yeah.
and became like addicted. So
Addicted.
they
Yeah.
so they were prone to that addictive
And
behavior. So I'm sure
that's
that had an impact.
that's like a common Hollywood story.
Mhm.
Someone like it happened to was the guy from Taxi,
Jeff Conaway.
Jeff Conaway.
from
He hurt his back, and
Original
then
Grease.
because I think he hurt his back doing Grease,
Mm-hmm.
and same thing. Matthew Perry, not Matthew Perry, Matthew from Friends.
Matthew Perry. That is the Matthew from Friends.
That is okay. Yeah, I think he hurt himself and he was addicted and everything. So, it's a common tale. It's a common tale, and but it's a very talented family. But Bob DeBarge, now I picked out, and you said this. You had this idea, to play him in a biopic, uh, would be Bruno Mars.
Oh, I think Bruno Mars would kill it. I
He
don't know.
probably couldn't do the falsetto, but
He probably could, yeah, he might not be able to pull off the falsetto. That might not be in his range.
No.
And I don't know whether he can act, but he has such
he
a
can act.
strong stage persona. I can't not see him
He can
being
act.
able to act
I think he'd be able to
and
act.
do that. So Hollywood, if you're listening, and we'll take our cut, we need to see the Bobby DeBarge story featuring Switch as well as the DeBarge family, starring Bruno Mars.
Yes.
All right.
Next, we have an old classic. We have a classic, someone who's not what?
No, I'm just.
Yeah. We have a classic, Phyllis Hyman.
Phyllis Hyman.
Phyllis Hyman was a singer in the Philadelphia area, and she had mental health issues with depression and everything else. I met her one time.
Oh, okay.
And she was very nice. She offered me to come have a drink. Me and the girlfriend I had at the time, she offered us to have drinks with her.
Oh, nice.
Because we were walking down South Street, and I was dating Tammy at the time, and she was a big Phyllis Hyman fan. And we walked by and we saw her. She looked at us. She goes, "That's Phyllis Hyman." I said, "That's not Phyllis Hyman." And we go, "Let's go in and act like we get a table." I was like, "I don't have money to eat at this place or so." So we walked in. They were closing anyway, and they didn't have a table for us. I'm like, "All right, I knew they wouldn't have a table."
No, you were like, "Good," because I can't afford it.
I can't afford it. But we're walking out, and she goes, "See, I told you I was Phyllis Hyman. It's Phyllis Hyman." I said, "Okay, let her, And Phyllis Hyman goes from across the room, "Yeah, it's me."
Nice.
And I'm like, "Oh boy!" And I'm like, she's like, "Don't just stand there. Come over here and have a drink with me."
Oh, nice.
And so we had a drink with her and everything, and she signed autographs for us and stuff like that. I lost my autograph, but she signed it. She was very nice, very welcoming, very friendly.
That is so cool. What a great story.
I think our cousin Dorian had sang with her.
Okay, yeah.
Sang backup with her on some occasions. And, sadly, she committed suicide. She had some mental health issues that were going on with her. And that was pretty much what it was. And I think I was trying to find someone who could sing and who could probably play her. And I went with Jordan Sparks.
Oh, Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks.
I can see that.
Because Jordan Sparks has done some acting.
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa is saying that too. Our cousin Dorian not only knew her, sang backup for her, but was a good friend of Phyllis Hyman. Because again, she was from that Philadelphia area.
Yes.
So homegrown talent. And our cousin, may rest in peace, was also a good singer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. So Phyllis Hyman, played by Jordan Sparks. And again, Hollywood, if you're listening, you can have these ideas.
Yes. We give you these ideas. We want a little cut.
It's our cut. All right. Next on the list.
Next on the list is Rick James.
Oh, wait. Dave Chappelle? Oh, Rick James, bitch.
Rick James, bitch.
I'm sorry. But it's like, how are you going to do it? Like, That's all I can think about. That's all that's in my head now. Like, although
I couldn't really come up with an actor to play Rick James either.
okay.
But I know there's an actor that I think might do a good job. He was, and I'm trying to get his name. He was in the movie Across the Universe, and he played the guitar player in Across the Universe.
Mhm.
And I think he might be a person to play Rick James.
Um,
I think it was Martin Luther something.
okay, I'll look him up.
And I think he would be a good Rick James. But
You talk, I'll look him up.
Rick James had a history of drug use. He had a history of just being weird and freaky, and he wound up for being freaky. He wound up getting a prison sentence for, I believe, kidnapping, holding
Oh,
someone
jeez.
against their will.
Yeah, Martin Luther is the actor's name.
Yes, Martin Luther. Yeah. So, but Rick James is like a pioneer of funk. Not really quite a pioneer, but he made so many beats that are memorable. And you know, he had this big beef with Prince, and I would love to do a biopic on just that.
Just it's almost like the Frost Nixon movie about the interview that Frost did with President Nixon, would just have like Prince meets Rick James, or just like a movie with.
I didn't see that movie,
Okay, all right, well,
but yeah, I see what you're saying.
okay.
But no, Rick James. That way, if you do a Rick James, maybe you can get a Tina Marie spinoff.
Okay, yeah, eventually.
Okay, or you have somebody play Tina Marie in there. But Rick James story, everybody would love to have a Rick James. See how he came up with Super Freak and things like that, and how he came up with the sound.
And actually, too, because when you talk about Rick James, you have to go back too, because he was like a session musician. Like
Yes.
he played with a lot of like rock bands and different things
Yeah.
before he found the funk and
He
became Rick James.
He
So.
was popular in the late 70s, 80s,
Mhm.
but he's been around since the 60s.
Yeah.
Technically, you know, and I think he had some releases and some albums and everything. Next, we have the crooner, Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
That would be awesome.
That would be a nice movie. And see, the thing about Luther is you can go back to his early days, and when he sang backup for David Bowie, Roberta Flack, when he was in Change, and then his own solo career.
Mm-hmm.
And you could do a
And
lot.
he was a background singer that I guess was it Roberta Flack who kind of had to push him out of her being her backup singer so that he could shine.
Yeah.
And little is it known, he was also one of the backup voices in my favorite movie, Fame, as far as on the title track, the whole part about remember my name. He wrote that part. That was his contribution. No, why are you looking at me like that?
Remember.
Right. He wrote that part of Fame.
He did a P. Diddy on it, like, take that. Okay, now I get credit for the record. Remember.
Well, he didn't get a writing credit, but
remember. Okay, put me on. Give me my royalties.
But he was a part of Fame. So Luther.
Well, you're right. I wrote remember.
His story is going to be interesting too, because, and I think even some of the people that you picked, like, actually, you know what? I always bust you on the list, but I think tonight's a good list because I think each of these people had like a interesting kind of backstory or plot twist to their life, to, like, whether it was Phyllis Hyman eventually succumbing to suicide, but having, just mental health issues, which I think, especially since it's June is Black Music Month, which I know it's Pride Month, it's a whole bunch of other stuff, but it is Black Music Month in June, and that's why we're doing Black artists to do a biopic on. And well, actually, Luther, we could kill two birds with one stone too, because
it's alleged, isn't it?
Pride Month, no, I mean,
it's alleged that Luther, it wasn't confirmed. It's never been confirmed That's what you probably need a biopic for.
Well, you need a
It's
biopic
never been
because
confirmed.
also too, as part of his story, because I think one guy he was dating, who was like a young white guy, was actually killed in a car accident.
No, he
while
wasn't killed.
Yeah.
Sam, what's his name? He was on Star Search.
No. What?
Yeah, wasn't it Sam? Oh man, it was a guy that was on Star Search, and I don't think he was killed.
There was a guy who was killed in a car accident involving
Really?
Luther Vandross. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
And then, and the speculation is that, that they were dating or whatever. But like again, there's more to it. Plus, with Luther, he dealt with like the issue of weight
Weight
and
loss.
weight
Yes,
loss.
weight loss.
And
People
and again,
preferring fat Luther over skinny Luther.
right. And subsequently also had some issues with health.
Yeah.
So, which contributed to his death. But oh, I didn't know you had a new guitar. I just noticed
Yes,
that
I
there was
do.
a new.
That's Nelson.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted because there's a lot of stuff in here. So
Yes,
a lot of
there's a lot
stuff
of
is
stuff,
coming at me
yeah.
at once. All right. Who else do we? I'm sorry. For the casual viewer, if you're just tuning in, this is Kathy and Kenny, Pop Culture Kids. We come here live every Sunday night, usually from the North and the South. Tonight we are together, but we thank you so much for being here and being a part of the show. And just want to say again, thanks again for being here. And know that you can reach us. Probably not through this camera angle because I don't have the camera hooked up, but you can reach us online at kathyandkenny.com, as well as right here on YouTube. Pop Culture Kids is the channel. If you are tuning in and hanging out with us, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all the YouTube things. We appreciate you guys so much. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled programming because
Yeah.
I-
Well, next to the list is Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke. Yeah.
Sam Cooke. This is a
Now-
big one because it is a thing, and I want to focus on the part of his death
Okay.
because it is kind of mysterious. Because the way he passed away, the way he died, the way he was killed, a lot of people said that was not his character. Like he wouldn't have been in that situation with somebody in a hotel like that to get killed, and the whole thing was kind of sus. So, and I think at the time he was doing something with his label and trying to expand. So it is theorized that he might have been, conspiracy wise, that he might have been taken out.
Oh yeah.
You know, so
And see, and if it is a situation like that, that's a biopic we probably won't see because the music industry, the Hollywood, whatever, is always going to cover their own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like we probably won't ever see the real P Diddy movie.
No, we'll never see that.
Not that
But
we want
also,
to,
too, you have to know something about Sam Cooke. He was very active in the civil rights movement during the 60s, which would have been another reason to shush him up a little bit. You know, so there's a lot. And that now there's a movie out on Netflix now called K-Pop.
Okay.
And this guy's in the movie, and I say, you know what? He might be a good Sam Cooke. Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Anderson .Paak. Okay.
So I thought, he is a musician. He is a singer. His vocals are not on the level of Sam Cooke, but he has that look that Sam Cooke might have had, and I think he probably could get away with being Sam Cooke.
All right. Hey.
Okay. So
We want our royalties. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all we're saying.
yeah, just
We're shooting at these ideas, so we tune in,
Yeah,
and they actually hire.
yeah.
Oh, I love this next one because he was an alumni of my alma mater. Go ahead. What?
Next we have Paul Robeson.
I'm a college grad.
I know. Paul Robeson.
Paul Robeson.
We have Paul Robeson, who was very controversial in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Very controversial. He was targeted by the FFI because they tried to say he was a communist. He was
FFI.
FBI.
Oh, okay.
FBI.
You make
Yeah,
up
I
shit.
said FFI. Yeah, I'm making up
So
things.
so much.
Yeah, he was targeted by the FBI as being, a communist.
Hmm.
He was asked. He came in for questioning for those hearings that they had in the 50s. He was asked to come in for those. At one point, they even took away his passport.
Hmm.
Like, you're not allowed because he was overseas and he did get a lot of fame overseas. He did kind of like
Kind of like a Josephine
like
Baker
a
was
Josephine Baker.
better
Yes,
known.
yeah. So he was the first black actor on Broadway to do Othello
Ah.
with an all-white cast. He's the first black actor to do that, and he was an athlete, an activist,
And again,
a singer.
don't believe me? Here he is. Google him on Wikipedia
Oh boy.
in his football uniform from Rutgers. Just saying. Rat guts. Let's go Rutgers. Okay.
So Paul Robeson was a very influential person in black music. Coleman Domingo.
I can see it. Definitely.
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman Domingo. You didn't like him in.
I didn't like him in Michael.
I loved him in
Did
Michael. I thought he
not
was
like
great.
him in Michael at all.
He's trying to compare him to Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, but I think he was excellent in Michael.
Yeah, his portrayal in Michael was so one-dimensional.
Anyway.
So one-dimensional.
Anyway.
But Coleman Domingo, I think he might be a good Paul Robeson. Because you need somebody tall and kind of statuous and and intimidating looking
because he was like a Renaissance man, kind of like in the movie Renaissance Man, where they talk about like an athlete, a scholar,
I didn't see that
an
movie.
actor. You didn't see Renaissance Man?
Don't do it like that.
Oh, wait a
Don't do
minute.
that.
Oh,
Don't-
come
don't do it.
on.
You're spicing
That,
it.
again, it's a small movie.
You're
and
spicing it. You're spicing it.
What?
No, you're spicing it.
Okay.
It's not that.
Renaissance Man. It is worth the rental or the stream or wherever you got to find it. Danny DeVito, Stacy Dash before she got crazy. Marky Mark, Mark Wahlberg. Who else was in it? I mean, it is just.
Was that Danny DeVito or was that
Danny DeVito? Mm-hmm.
Or was that the guy that was in Goodfellas?
No, it's Danny DeVito. The movie I'm talking about, Renaissance Man, is a comedy, and it's about Danny DeVito plays this down and out teacher who winds up working for the military, training like cadets who are like actually we would call them EC students because they probably just have some learning disabilities, and in an effort to teach them and again because of their learning disabilities they can't do some of the things as a part of basic training. So as a way to teach them, he teach them by teaching them Shakespeare. And is it the Danish play or I'm not quite sure which play, whether it was Hamlet or Macbeth. But in any case, it's a really good movie. It's worth the watch. I need to recommend that to the VHS Club. That's another one of our favorite pods to listen to. But the Renaissance Man is.
Okay, so next we have
That's
one.
Going to be my pop culture pick for the week. Renaissance Man.
Renaissance Man. Okay, next we have one of your favorite singers, Dinah Washington.
Okay, all right. So here is why you need a Dinah Washington bio.
I'm going to go ahead and take it away. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm going to sit back.
All about me right now. Dinah Washington had a voice like none other, like a voice of an angel. Okay, she was incredible. Also, and again, I know I talked about it a little bit with Tina Marie, but she was one of the first people to actually produce, her music as well. But she had this voice like an angel, but evidently, like her real life personality, like she could drink most men under the table. And what about that can you not just admire? Just, you know what? I could cuss you, fuss you, and just drink you under the table and then sing, oh, blow, blow, soft winds. Oh, my Soft
I know a
Winds by
few women
Dinah
that can drink
Washington.
men under the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but in any case, her story would be fascinating. And there was an actress who actually she was a nurse on, is it Yvette, or I can't think of her name. She played a nurse on ER. Um a young black actress who did a one woman show, or no, I don't know whether it's quite one woman, but I remember seeing it off Broadway when I still lived in New York City, and I think I'm pretty sure I brought my mom up to see it as well because I loved it so much because I was like everything Diana Washington, and I was just like obsessed, and yeah, just she's just phenomenal. I just love her voice, but again with her story, and I don't think she did as well in her later years, and again just like the typical story of having all these hits, again not getting paid because that was a
Common
fate
tale back in those days.
for so many performers. So I don't know whether she died with a lot of money or not, but I would totally love a Donna Washington biopic. And again, I can't think. It's not Yvette Nicole. Oh gosh, I'm going to look that up because this woman was really good, and I think this was a play that she kind of put together, produced, and everything, and brought to. Why are you looking at your watch?
I just no.
You looked at your watch.
No, it
You looked at.
blinked.
I'm
It
in the
blinked.
middle of
It
talking about
blinked.
Dinah Washington
It
and
signaled
just
me. It told my watch was telling me to stand. It told me I need to stand. For like I'm sorry. It clicked, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
pray for me, people, because this is what I have to deal with, and I think I can deal with it better at a longer distance. Because up close and personal
I'm an angel. I'm a delight. I'm a delight.
is rough.
I'm a
It's
delight.
rough.
I'm a
That's all I'm
delight.
gonna say. That's all me gonna say
Let's
right now about Dinah Washington. But she needs her own biopic. Let's hear the Dinah Washington story. What a difference a day makes. That's what we'll call it. What a difference a day makes.
What a difference a day makes.
24 little hours.
24 little hours.
The sun and the flowers. Where
There
there
used to be rain.
Oh, you know what? After this pod, I'm gonna have to go listen to some Dinah Washington. I am.
I might listen to this next artist after this pod. One of my favorites I like to listen to, Fats Waller. Now, here's why I say Fats Waller. He died. Okay, he passed away on a train traveling after filming Stormy Weather.
Oh wow.
So I don't think he ever got to see it in theaters at all.
Oh wow.
He was a woman. He was known to be a womanizer.
Yvette Freeman. I'm sorry. I looked her name up because she was phenomenal in this Dinah Washington play. But go ahead.
Okay. He was known to be a womanizer. There is a story, I think I've told this one here before, about these mobsters coming to get him and take him away from the gig he was doing, and blindfold him, and everybody thought he was in trouble because whose wife did he sleep with this time? And
Fats Waller was getting around.
Fats Waller was getting around. He was a woman. He was a ladies' man, and he wind up at an Al Capone party, and they paid him lots and lots of money just to play all night, and they just kept giving him money to play, keep playing. So they blindfolded him, took him to an Al Capone party. So I don't know if they blindfolded him, but these mobsters got him, and he didn't know. He thought he was in trouble, but they took him to the party to play because Al Capone wanted to hear Fats.
Okay.
So, okay, now, this is a stretch. The play Fats Waller, Drewski.
I like it. I'll go with it.
Drewski. The play Fats. Because you need somebody, because Fats Waller was kind of comical when he played. Yeah. And you need somebody to, once if Drewski shaved this off and you slicked his head, I think
He could do Fats Waller.
I think he could do Fats because you need somebody that's going to be a little heavy set to do Fats Waller, and they might even have to put padding on Drewski because I think Drewski lost some weight. But Drewski, as he dresses up as the Kirk lady, you know he's going to be into something, doing something funny.
Right.
So I love the way in the videos you see Fats Waller playing. He does his eyes as he plays and stuff like that. I love it. It's great.
And the thing about too, even though Drewski is a comedian and known for the funny, but I think also too for a biopic, why not pick a comedian? Let's think Jamie Foxx as Ray, but also even like with a folks like Eddie Murphy and Bill Murray and even oh God, I had one on the tip of my tongue.
Drew Carey,
Robin Williams, just
Robin
comedians who funny, make you laugh like crazy, but also have that ability to bring out that dramatic side.
Yeah.
And I think that's in there because a lot of comedians, their comedy comes from a source of pain anyway. So yeah, Drewski, I think could definitely do it and probably do a great job with it. I'm with you.
Okay.
I like it.
This next one, I do not have somebody to play them.
I have an idea.
And,
I might
and
throw
I think
somebody out.
I haven't seen the movie Sinners yet. Because I'm not a horror flick person. I do want to see it, but I think this person was. They
alluded to them, or they had
somebody play Robert Johnson, the guitar player.
Okay.
From the 30s, Robert Johnson. Now here's the story. It's the weird story about Robert Johnson because apparently he wasn't that great a guitar player at first. He wasn't that good at all, and he went away for like a year or so. And the myth is, and I think he propagated this myth, is that Robert Johnson made a deal with the devil. Because when he came back a year later, he was like this really great guitar player. He's like really good and really good performer and singer and everything. And they're like, how'd you get good that fast? And he's like, I made a deal with the devil, not that I just practiced and this happened. But that's the story of Robert Johnson. Now, Robert Johnson is also the first member of the 27 Club.
Ah.
So he was a musician who...
And we actually did a show on the 27 Club. So if you're joining us live, it won't be linked. But if you are on the replay, Team Replay, please comment Team Replay in the comments if you just happen to catch our video on a replay. And we'll put a link somewhere up here or over there, wherever the links go, to the show we did on 27.
The 27 Club.
The 27 Club of a bunch of singers, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Robert Johnson, who died at the age of 20, Jimi Hendrix,
Janis Joplin.
At the age of 27.
Yes. So Robert Johnson, I think that would be a good, and you can even do the
Childish Gambino.
Ooh.
To play Robert Johnson.
But I don't know if Childish Gambino is... Because, okay, you got to think, Robert Johnson died at
what's his name? Glover? Yeah. Oh, okay. He might be too old?
He might be too old because...
I don't know.
He might be able to get away with it. I don't know. But you know who might be able to do it? The kid from... Everybody's giving him roles anyway because everybody wants him to play Miles Morales, Spider-Man. But the kid from Stranger Things.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Or I just go, because he always looks young and he always plays young characters. I know he's older, but he was in The Harder They Fall. The guy that played the Quick Draw in The Harder They Fall. What is his name? Because he's also in Power Rangers.
Okay, I don't know.
But that guy, he might be a good Robert Johnson. Because, and I think the way Robert Johnson died was I believe he was killed.
Jonathan Majors?
Yeah. Jonathan Majors. I believe Robert Johnson was killed over a woman. I think he might have been stabbed.
Wasn't that the story with Sam Cooke?
He was shot.
But
Sam Cooke was shot. It was supposed to have been over a woman or something like that or whatever. But, so... But like all these people that we're doing biopics on, they're all passed away.
Mm.
So, like I said when we started, I think you probably get the best biopics from people who are not here anymore.
Yeah.
Because
But then you don't get the whole story though.
Well,
they don't have the actors or the real person to kind of
yeah,
get feedback from. Because and that could be said, like, even though like I think Jamie Foxx did get to talk with Ray Charles or
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, you know who's not on the list? You didn't have Aretha on there.
I know.
Although they made
They
her
did
biopic.
They did a
already. That's
biopic
true.
of it. That's
right.
why.
All right.
They did a biopic.
I'm
of it.
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm on top of this like a horse.
Ride it, ride it.
Ride it. So, and we only have an hour.
Okay.
Before we get to the last one, you want to go through any comments or
I don't think we have any new comments, but speaking of comments, please comment. Who do you think, or who would you like to see as we celebrate Black Music Month in June with their own biopic that we might have missed? And again, on our list, we had Bobby DeBarge, Phyllis Hyman, Rick James, Luther Vandross, Sam Cooke, Paul Robeson, Dinah Washington, Fats Waller, and Robert Johnson.
You know what I want to see a biopic of?
Who?
The other Jacksons.
The
other Jackson brothers.
I thought you were only picking people who had died already.
No, but they're alive. But Tito's dead, but still.
The
other Jackson brothers. I want to see a biopic on them and leave Michael out of it on purpose. Like make him show up and walk through what a monkey is. I don't know.
Haters gonna hate.
I like Michael. I used to imitate Michael when I was a kid. I used to love Michael. So in assembly, I used to be, but I think he did better work with his brothers.
All right.
Everything he did with his brothers was better than Bad and Off the Wall and Thriller.
All right. Who did you put at the top of our list for biopics we would love to see? And I hope you have an actor to play this person. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis.
Samus Davis Jr.
Samus Davis.
That's Samus Davis Jr. I'm going for a quickie. No, okay.
Oh, I forgot to put on my pop culture shirt.
Yeah, you did.
But I think this shirt is very important too.
Yes, it is.
Vote.
Vote.
Like your life depends on it, and people.
It does.
Right now, it does. Okay. Anyway.
So here's an interesting thing about Sammy Davis Jr. He was instrumental in the civil rights movement. He was in the Army, and he had been in vaudeville, and he had been performing with his uncle and his father when he was a kid. And he had a really big, strange head when he was a kid, too, if you ever see the videos. But this man, it was a couple of years ago, I realized that he could play the drums, he could dance, he could sing, he can act. He did it all.
Mm.
He did it all. As being part of Rat Pack, a lot of people didn't like the fact that, sometimes they would tell black jokes, but you got to understand it was the 40s and 50s and the 60s. And, Sammy Davis Jr. was, if you ever see, there's one interview I see of Sammy Davis Jr., and he was talking about being black and the things he went through. And, I don't think anybody should ever doubt whether Sammy Davis Jr. was black or not, because he was all about it. And he even, like this one interview, he even said, why they shut down Martin Luther King, why they shut down Malcolm X, and, he was just awesome. I can't even say it. And the racism that he dealt with, and he talks about that because he dealt with a lot of racism even in the Army.
Mm-hmm.
He dealt with a lot of racism in the Army, and he was very shocked about it because I saw an interview with him. He was saying how, he's used to the showbiz life, and hey guys, let's put on a show, Right. And he got in the Army, and he got treated a certain type of way, and it just was life just kind of hit him like that because he's a showbiz guy. Um, Good friends with D. Martin and Frank Sinatra to the point where D. Martin and Frank Sinatra uh, would not let you disrespect them.
Mm.
And there's also a story about Elvis actually laying somebody out who tried to disrespect Sammy in front of him and try to use the N word or something like that. And Elvis was like, "No, we're not doing that." And from that, Elvis and Sammy became really good friends. Um, Frank Sinatra. Now, there was someone who played Sammy Davis Jr. in a Rat Pack movie.
Oh, okay.
It was on HBO, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and that was Don Cheadle.
Oh, okay.
And I think he can still do it.
Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's awesome.
John Cheadle. I think he can still do it if you got him back. I mean, you might want to get a younger actor for the early years, but for the
Mhm.
later years, you might want to get Don Cheadle. Um, he's a great actor. Like, I don't think there's anything. I think Don Cheadle should be up there with the great black actors that we have out there now. I think he should be up there with the Lawrence Fishburnes
And Denzel's.
and the Denzels. Yes,
All
I
right.
think he should be up there with them. But yeah, Don Cheadle. But you might want to get somebody younger to play him when he's younger and go through his
Right.
life and everything. I,
Because he started out basically as a child actor.
he saw yes,
Performing with
yes,
his brothers and with his brother in vaudeville. Vaudeville.
vaudeville, yeah. And I see it almost like now that I talk about it, I see it almost like remember the movie All That Jazz,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed him his character starting off young in the clubs and dancing, and
Right.
then and
Right.
as he goes through life, getting on. I see it something like that.
Okay.
Something like him.
And also where you could have like a version of him, almost like in All That Jazz, where he's talking to the angel,
Yes.
Jessica Lange. And again, that was just a plot point put in there so that the director's girlfriend could have a role. But anyway, that's neither here nor
Whoa!
there.
Where's
But
that tree at? Because the shade in here is
that's well known
woo.
Hollywood lore. Come on. All right.
Oh,
Anyway, so are there any black biopics that we missed? If there are, let us know in the comments, either now with our live studio audience or if you're catching us on the replay. What actor, or if we hit a biopic and you think of an actor that could play that person, because I would love to see who they would get for Dinah Washington. Because I don't know.
or Luther
I might
Vandross
go with.
or Rick James.
I said it was Yvette Freeman was the woman who did the off Broadway play, but even Yvette, what is her name? Yvette Brown, or the one from Community. She, she might be able to pull it off too. Anyway.
She's got a voice. She's got a voice.
Oh, really? She can sing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, heck. I mean, again,
she was on
Dinah Washington movie needs to be
she was
made.
on a lot of Disney and Nickelodeon shows.
Okay.
And she sang on those. So
Oh, excellent.
yeah,
Excellent.
she's a very good singer.
So it could happen. It could happen. Any pop culture picks for the week? My pick is an oldie but goodie. I say go back and find Renaissance Man, either streaming or you can't go to a Blockbuster anymore. So damn. Although there is a big box sometimes they have at Walmart with some old ass DVDs from movies that nobody saw. Renaissance Man will be in there.
I
So
still
look it
collect
up.
DVDs. I don't rely on streaming because sometimes some movies aren't always streamed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have all 3 Prince movies because what?
No shade.
I have all 3 Prince movies because they're not always on streaming.
Okay.
I just bought WKRP in Cincinnati, the complete series, because you can't get it on streaming because
No,
of the
I
music.
hear you. I feel you.
It's you know what? My pop culture pick of the week. Did I say not suitable for work last week?
No. I've seen the promos, I think, for that. So not
Yeah,
suitable for work.
not suitable for work on Hulu. I love that show. That's a great show. Watch that. It's funny. It's funny. It's on Hulu. There's no laugh track to it, of course, and it's kind of like a 45-minute thing, and there's profanity if you don't like that, and there's sexual content, and
because it's not suitable for work.
it's not suitable for. No, it's not suitable. It's
Oh, that's
basically
good.
about 20-something people hooking up and having relationships and things like that, and going through
There-
life.
There's a Netflix movie that was recommended to me, so I'm going to make that my pop culture pick, and that is, I think it's Ruth and Boaz. It was recommended to me, and I need to watch it. But I hear it's
I was before you came in. I was recommended to me to watch Beef on Netflix.
Ruth and Boaz on Netflix.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Is that a love story?
I believe it is.
Well,
Oh, you're not gonna watch it,
Why?
Tyler Perry.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not watching. It. I'm good.
He produced it. He didn't direct it, so
Okay,
he's the
I'm good.
producer. His
Yeah, well,
production company. Ruth
If
and
he had
Boaz.
anything to do with it, that means the man in the movie is written poorly.
Anyway, I might check that out tonight.
Yeah, I'm not.
I gotta reheat my leftovers.
I got better things to do. Like, I don't know, laser eye surgery.
Haters gonna hate.
So here's the news we're gonna get to next week,
Next week
and the week after next.
and the week after next.
We're gonna take a quick summer break. Next week we're doing
Summer break.
a barbecue.
Oh, Cousin's Barbecue is going to be popping.
Yes,
So if
we're
you're in
gonna
the
be doing-
neighborhood, come
yeah.
on by. You don't have to be a cousin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not inviting the internet to our house.
Yeah, come on over.
Okay. I just
And
gave
then-
out the address.
And then the week after that, on the 12th, I'm going into the studio with Lost Child and Eric Crow Drayden,
Okay.
and we're gonna and Ron Sincere, and we're gonna record something for the album that's coming out in September called King Speak.
Okay. So,
So-
all right. And then the following week, we probably will be in the same place, same time, same
Yes.
station.
Yes.
So we'll be in my studio.
Yes.
I have to hook everything back up, but we'll
On the
be live
19th. On the 19th,
we'll be live.
We'll
from
be
there.
together.
And then the following week, I don't know if we'll be still on hiatus or not.
No, we'll be together. We won't be together,
Okay.
but we'll be in separate places. And then the week after that, we might be together. We'll probably be together the week after.
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay.
So, but
Like-
we're gonna have like a little 2-week vacation.
2-week
Kind of
vacation.
like I'm on vacation because I got 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
I'm here for 2 weeks, and
I got things to do. I'm not on vacation. I'll be working my day job and working on this album and planning the next food drive in November.
but to my folks in the South Jersey area, just hit me up and K-Walk Comedy, DM me, and let's get together. Let's do things.
You never asked to do things with me.
Exactly. No, I'm just kidding. We're having fun. Anyway,
That's gold. That's gold.
it's cold. We'll do things. We'll do all kinds of things. So,
I'm going to the movies after this, and you're not invited.
oh snap! What are you gonna say?
I'm going to go see Supergirl.
Oh, that's right. Because I thought you saw it earlier.
No.
You
I'm
hadn't seen
going
it
to go see Supergirl after this, and
Okay.
you can't come.
yet. Well, and actually, you know what? After 7, ain't no sense of taking me to a movie because I'm 60
Why are you trying to
years
sound like an
old.
old person, man?
I am.
You're
I
not
am.
an old person. You're
I'm
only
gonna
2
fall
years.
asleep.
You're
I
only
know
2 years
it.
older than me, and I'm young.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Jesus.
I know. It creeps
I'm,
up on you.
I'm looking up Fandango now. You.
It creeps up on you. Anyway, we thank you guys for creeping up on us and checking us out. And as always, in parting, we wish you love, peace, and pop culture.
God bless your soul and keep living peace.
Bye.
Kathy and Kitty here to say, pop culture fun in every way. Music, TV, movies.
Thank you for geeking out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.